Okay, so get this. Yesterday, I tried to
Right to what?
buy coffee with Bitcoin.
No way.
How'd that go?
It was wild. Super futuristic, you know? But it got me thinking
I bet.
about how much Bitcoin is changing things, like everything.
Yeah, it's a big deal, that's for sure.
So today, we're diving deep into Bitcoin.
Nice. A Bitcoin deep dive.
Exactly. And hey, if you're new to all this crypto stuff,
We got you covered.
don't worry, we'll keep it super simple. Like and subscribe
Yes. More deep dives coming your way.
for more. Okay, let's jump in.
Let's do it.
Bitcoin. It's changing how we think about money, right?
Big time.
Yeah.
But like, what even is Bitcoin?
Yeah, that's the question.
Well, in simple terms, think of it as digital money.
Okay. Digital money.
And the cool part is no bank or government controls it.
Whoa. It's like internet cash.
Exactly. Like cash, but online.
But explaining that to my mom, forget it.
Oh, I feel it.
It was like trying to teach a cat to fly. She just
Uh-huh.
couldn't grasp it. It's a totally new concept for a lot of people. It's tricky. One way to think of it
Okay.
is like a giant digital notebook. Everyone shares
A
it.
digital notebook. Interesting.
And every time someone sends or receives Bitcoin,
Got it.
it gets written down in this notebook called the blockchain.
So it's like a public record of every Bitcoin transaction.
Exactly. A record everyone can see.
That sounds,
Pretty secure.
it is
Yeah.
super secure
Yeah.
because everyone has a copy of the notebook.
Oh, I see.
It's almost impossible to cheat or mess with the info.
Clever. Okay, I think I'm getting the picture now. So this isn't just like a theoretical thing, right?
No way. Bitcoin is real world stuff.
I actually found 5 places near me that take Bitcoin.
Seriously. That's awesome. Like where?
Coffee shops, a restaurant, even some online stores.
Wow, that's a great sign.
Yeah.
Shows how many businesses are using it.
Yeah, it's catching on. Have you heard of Bitcoin ATMs?
Oh, yeah. You can even find them in malls, believe it or not.
Bitcoin ATMs in malls. That's wild.
Yeah.
But I bet they charge an arm and a leg. You're right. The fees can be pretty high. That's one of the downsides.
Yeah, that makes sense. And speaking of downsides,
What's up?
doesn't Bitcoin's value, like, change all the time?
Oh, yeah. Big time. It's volatile.
It's exciting, but also kind of scary.
I know what you mean. For example, yesterday,
Yeah.
I bought a snack with Bitcoin, right?
Okay.
Today, the same amount of Bitcoin is worth more.
No way. That happened to me too.
Seriously?
Yeah. It feels like a roller coaster, but with money.
Totally. Definitely risky. That's why some people have 2 Bitcoin wallets.
Too. Like one for spending and one for saving.
Exactly.
Smart. Speaking of wallets,
Yeah.
this friend of mine, he forgot his Bitcoin wallet password.
Oh, no.
And now he can't access his Bitcoin at all.
Oof. That's a nightmare. Your Bitcoin wallet password
It's important.
is super important. It's like the key to your digital vault.
Got
You
it,
should
Mom.
never, ever share it with anyone. And keep it safe.
For sure. Remember my coworker who almost fell for that Bitcoin doubling scam?
Those are the worst.
Someone promised to double his Bitcoin if he sent it to them,
Yeah.
but it was all fake.
So many scams out there. It's crazy.
Yeah, gotta be careful.
Definitely. Always be careful. Do your research before sending Bitcoin to anyone.
Okay, noted. Any other Bitcoin survival tips?
Sure. One thing to remember is that every Bitcoin transaction comes with a small fee.
Oh, right.
But there are websites that help you find times when those fees are lower.
So you can save some money.
Exactly.
Oh, there's so much to learn about Bitcoin.
Great.
This feels like just the beginning.
Oh, it is. We've only scratched the surface. What's been the most interesting thing for you so far?
Good question. I I think I think for me it's the idea that Bitcoin could like change the world.
Yeah. That's what's so exciting about it.
Imagine a world where everyone has access to financial stuff.
Financial services, the big deal.
Right, financial services, no matter where they live or what their background is,
Exactly.
Bitcoin could make that happen.
That's the potential.
But it's still early days.
Oh, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
What are some of the like roadblocks?
Well, one of the biggest challenges is scalability.
Scalability, what's that?
So, as more people use Bitcoin, the network can get clogged up,
Makes sense.
leading to, like, slower transactions.
Ugh, I hate slow internet.
And higher fees. It's like rush hour traffic, but for Bitcoin.
Uh-huh. Bitcoin rush hour. So are there any solutions to this traffic jam?
Developers are working on it.
What are they doing?
There's something called the Lightning Network. It's like creating express lanes for Bitcoin transactions.
Oh, Fastlane.
Yeah, it gets pretty technical.
That's okay.
But basically, it allows for quicker and cheaper transactions.
But not on the main blockchain.
Right, off the main blockchain.
Okay, got it. That sounds promising.
Yeah.
Bitcoin just keeps evolving.
Totally. It's constantly improving, adapting. It's like a living organism.
Oh, that's a cool way to think about it.
Right.
But Bitcoin's just one piece of the puzzle, right?
Exactly. There's a whole universe of cryptocurrency out there.
It's a lot to keep up with.
I know. It can feel overwhelming, like drinking from a fire hose.
Any advice for someone who wants to learn more about all this crypto stuff?
Definitely. I'd say start with the fundamentals.
Okay, the basics.
Learn about blockchain technology, the different types of cryptocurrencies, who the key players are.
There are so many, though.
I know, but there are tons of resources online,
Like where?
educational websites, podcasts, YouTube channels. It's all out there.
Speaking of resources, I found this website that tracks the prices of all the different cryptocurrencies.
Oh, yeah, those are cool.
It's crazy how much they go up and down.
I know, right?
Yeah.
The crypto market is super volatile.
It's like watching a stock ticker on Fast Forward.
Uh-huh, exactly. It's exciting, but you got to be careful.
Right. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose.
For sure. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
But at the same time, some people have made a ton of money from crypto.
It's true. There are definitely success stories. But you got to remember, every investment has risk.
Makes sense.
Don't get caught up in the hype,
Yeah. Don't get emotional about it.
Exactly. Do your research, have a plan, and be patient.
Got it. Patience is key.
Mm.
So I've been hearing about people using Bitcoin for like everyday things.
Oh, yeah. More and more.
Is that becoming more common?
Definitely. Tons of businesses accept Bitcoin now. You can even get Bitcoin debit cards.
Whoa, really? What do those do?
You can spend your Bitcoin anywhere that takes regular debit cards.
That's wild. It's like Bitcoin is becoming part of our everyday lives.
It is. Slowly but surely.
But what about security?
Good question.
Is it safe to use for everyday purchases?
Well, just like with any online payments, there are risks.
Right.
Make sure you're using reputable wallets and exchanges and protect your private keys. Like, never share those with anyone.
Okay, that's important.
And watch out for phishing scams.
So just be smart and careful, like with regular banking.
Exactly, but with an extra layer of digital security.
Got it. So this deep dive has been super eye-opening.
I'm glad. We've covered a lot today.
From like Bitcoin basics to how it could change the world, the challenges, all the other cryptocurrencies out there.
It's a lot to take in.
I feel like I finally understand this whole world a little better.
It's definitely a complex but fascinating world. And remember, this is just the beginning. The world of crypto keeps changing.
That's true.
Stay curious, keep learning, and who knows? You might discover something amazing.
Honestly, all this talk about Bitcoin makes me wonder if I should, like, get in on the action.
Yeah. Dip your toes in the crypto waters.
Right. But where do I even start? There's so much to learn.
It can feel overwhelming. I'd say first, think about why you're interested in Bitcoin.
Okay, so why am I interested?
Right. Are you just curious about the tech?
Maybe a little.
Or do you see it as an investment?
Ooh, yeah, maybe.
Or are you into the idea of, changing the financial system?
Yeah, I like that idea. To be honest, it's a bit of everything.
I feel that. It's exciting stuff, but it can also be a little intimidating, right? It's a whole new world. Just remember, everyone starts somewhere.
True.
Take it slow, do your research,
Yeah.
and ask questions. Don't be shy.
Okay, good advice. So let's say I've done my research and I'm ready to, take the plunge.
Go for it. What's next?
What is next?
Well, you need to choose a cryptocurrency exchange. That's where you buy, sell, trade Bitcoin.
An exchange.
Yeah. There are tons of them out there.
So many choices.
So compare fees, security, user experience, all that stuff.
Got it. Choosing the right one is important.
Absolutely. You're trusting them with your money, right?
Exactly.
Once you've picked an exchange, you got to create an account and verify your identity.
Verify my identity, like with my driver's license and stuff.
Exactly. It's just to prevent fraud and make sure everything's legit.
So it's kind of like opening a bank account, but for Bitcoin.
Exactly, but online. And just like with a bank account, you got to protect your Bitcoin. That's where wallets come in.
Right. Wallets. We talked about those before.
Yeah. But why are they so important? Well,
I'm listening.
a Bitcoin wallet is basically a digital space to store your Bitcoin, and it holds your private keys.
Private keys, what are those?
They're like secret codes that give you access to your Bitcoin. If you lose them, you lose your Bitcoin forever.
Whoa, okay, those are important. So I need a secure wallet.
Big time. And there are a few types, each with different levels of security.
Okay, what are they?
There are software wallets. Those are apps on your phone or computer.
Got it.
Hardware wallets, those are like little gadgets that store your keys offline. And then paper wallets, literally pieces of paper with your keys printed on them.
Wow, so many options.
I know. Each has pros and cons, so do your research, see what fits you best.
Okay, I will. Man, security is a big deal with Bitcoin.
It is. It's like navigating a digital minefield out there.
You're not kidding. But I'm feeling more confident now, thanks to you.
That's what I like to hear. Knowledge is power, right?
Right. This whole deep dive has been amazing. I went from, curious about Bitcoin to actually understanding it.
That's awesome. It's been fun exploring all this with you.
Yeah, I have.
And remember, this is just the start. Cryptocurrency is always changing, so stay curious.
Stay curious. I like that. What's your final thought for our listeners?
My final thought is this. Bitcoin and all this crypto stuff, it's still new. The future's wide open. There are a lot of possibilities, but also unknowns.
True.
So embrace the journey, stay curious, and remember, knowledge is your most valuable asset in this world. Keep learning, keep exploring, and who knows, you might just change the world of finance.
I love that. Embrace the journey, stay curious. Great advice. Well, this has been an awesome deep dive into the world of Bitcoin. I hope you all learned something new.
Me too. It was a blast.
Thanks for joining us. Keep those Bitcoin wallets secure, stay curious, and we'll catch you on our next deep dive.
See you next time.
Thanks for joining the conversation here at Kaz English. We hope you found it fun and informative. Don't forget to check out kazapp.uk. That's kazapp.uk for more tips, resources, and interactive practice. Keep exploring, keep chatting, and we'll catch up with you again soon.